It was awful. It was embarrassing. It was terrible. My wife had to come post my bail. My mother heard about it. All my friends heard about it. It was really terrible.
What happened?
I shared my Netflix password.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Now, first of all, subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, technically, password sharing is not illegal. Probably, but maybe it is. Look, I'm not a lawyer. I have no idea. I'm just going with the best interpretations I can find, and those are, well, they're unclear. There were a bunch of breathless headlines a few years ago about it being illegal to share your Netflix password, but those came from a case that seemed to be more about corporate espionage than about sharing your password with your roommate. The whole thing, it was based on the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, which was enacted in 1984. And today, in 2019, its relevance is, well, like I said, unclear. So, if the courts won't tell us, we'll have to dig into this ourselves. I looked into the terms of use of the more popular streaming services out there, and what I found is that they're mostly unclear. Netflix is pretty clear. It says that your account is for your personal and non-commercial use only and may not be shared with individuals beyond your household. Okay, but apparently they're not enforcing that. You couldn't throw a rock anywhere in America without hitting someone who shares a Netflix password, so I'm not really sure what to make of that. Hulu implies that it doesn't want you to share passwords outside the home, but implications aren't legally binding as far as I know. Instead, Hulu goes the technical route and says that any streaming outside of your home network would have to be done on a mobile device, which would cut down on piggybackers using their own Rokus or Apple TVs or whatever to watch it on the big screen. Sling TV states pretty clearly that you may not reveal or share your login credentials with anyone. But then, what about the other simultaneous streamers? Because if you get the 3 simultaneous streams with the blue package, I assume they'll all need to log in using your info. And PlayStation View, then there's PlayStation View, and they don't mention password sharing at all, as far as I could tell. Anyway, I'm not gonna go through every streaming service. The point is, it's a mess, and there doesn't seem to be any standard. So, if you do share your password, what's the worst that could happen? Well, as a non-lawyer, I guess it's possible that one of these companies could come after you. Personally, I'm not losing any sleep over that possibility. A crackdown would probably just take the form of warning emails and then maybe some account shutdowns, or more likely they'll just take the Hulu route and use technical solutions to try to limit the problem. Now, when I asked one of these major companies, which shall remain nameless, they basically confirmed that view. So, because I'm not a lawyer and I'm not here to tell you how to interpret something like a terms of use document, I'll just tell you what I plan to do. I'm just gonna stick with the simultaneous streams rules set up by each company, and for now, I figure I'll probably be okay. Because frankly, Netflix is probably happy to just create a bunch of Netflix addicts, even if some of them aren't paying for it, because chances are, eventually, they will. So, is that thoroughly anonymous figure from the beginning of the video going to prison? No. Sued? Probably not. Account shut down? Maybe one day if they ever crack down. Are we all being just too acquiescent by towing any line at all? Well, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you jealously guard your passwords, or do you share them out like candy? Hit the comments, and on your way, give this video a like, and if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, because we're here every Wednesday and Friday with another video much like this one. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.